Fourscore and 7 years ago, on a hot, sunny day in Philly, 55 old white men gathered together in an attempt to win America's heart. There will be tears, there will be sweat, and there will be fights, but no Rhode Island. And listen more on The Bachelor. I'm your host, George Washington, and today, March 25th, 1787, is the grand finale of this historical season of The Bachelor. Will America choose eligible Edmund or wise William? Grab some popcorn, but don't crack a wooden tooth. Let's catch up on our contestants.
Hey, what's up? My name is Edmund Randolph. I'm a Virginia man born and raised. Some of my hobbies are baking, nursing wounded horses, dabbling in the arts, and drafting up successful plans of government. I'm a big fan of strong centralized government, and population size matters. First, I'm so excited that I've made it this far, and I'm optimistic that America will pick my plan, the Virginia plan.
Well, why?
First of all, the government obviously needs to be separated into 3 branches so we don't have a repeat of King George III, if you know what I mean. Second, a bicameral legislature is a necessity. It allows more people to participate in government, and also people can directly elect their representatives in the lower house, and members of the upper house will be chosen by state legislatures.
Thanks, Edmund. Now let's hear from William Patterson.
Hey, what's good? The name's William, but I go by Will. Wise Will. I can't believe I'm even in the running with this sack of dough. What I lack in size, I make up for in personality and good ideas. The New Jersey plan is the best, and let me tell you why. First of all, us small states are just as valuable as the large states, and we can't have them walk all over us. Plus, their economy is nothing without their slaves, so I propose a unicameral legislature with equal representation per state, so the hillbillies in the South don't cast a massive shadow over us. Oh yeah, and I guess 3 separate branches too.
Thanks, Will. Next up on The Bachelor, it's a big day for both contestants. The final date between America and the boys. Let's catch up with Edmund and see how he's preparing.
Who's your favorite founding father? Are you more of a Hamilton or a Jefferson? Oh, hey guys! I'm just on my way over to win America's heart with a nice nature walk and of course some heated political debate.
Edmund, you seem like an amazing guy, and your plan is really refreshing and nearly spotless.
I know.
I mean, a strong centralized government with separation of powers so the government isn't too powerful, it seems like a dream. A bicameral legislature? Charming. But I still don't know if I can side with your idea of representation based on population. Doesn't that unfairly target the small states?
I see your concern, but like I said, America, it's not as if the small states aren't represented at all. I mean, the large states make out way more of the overall American population, so why should their voices not be heard more clearly?
I guess I see your point. Well, enough about this government draft. Let's talk more about how you nurse your wounded horses.
Sometimes it's not just enough to nurse the wounded horses, but to take them by the reins.
Of course. But you see, it all started with my grandfather's...
America! America! Something terrible has happened. You need to come with me immediately.
Oh my goodness, what is it?
The British are coming.
Yeah, okay, Power Beer. Now, if you could get back to that little speck of dust you call your state, I'd like to get back to my date with America.
Sorry about it.
Better not next time, my guy. Say, where do you think William and America ran off to? I guess you have to stay tuned to find out.
I'm so glad I could finally get you alone. To talk about the New Jersey plan. Lady Liberty, other than my ravishing looks, the New Jersey plan is the only thing going for me. And it would mean everything to me if you would pick my plan over that haphazard, lazy Virginia plan.
Aren't the 2 plans virtually the same, minus the legislature and the representation in the legislature?
That's beside the point. What I need you to know is us small states will be oppressed if you don't pick the New Jersey plan. The large states have walked all over us for far too long. And if we are going to make a more perfect union, it starts with equal representation, sis. And that means a unicameral legislature with 1 vote per state.
But doesn't that deny larger states fair representation?
Look, lady, do you want a bicameral legislature with a million different viewpoints where nothing ever gets done? Or do you want equal representation and a legislature where things actually get done? The choice is yours.
Well...
Hey, you stole my date!
Hey, she deserves to be
She doesn't deserve to stay!
We don't like you at
Oh,
all!
wait! Hi, I'm Roger Sherman, and I can provide a solution to both of you guys' problems. Let's call it a compromise.
A great compromise.
Is he even allowed to be here?
Yeah, I don't think that's how The Bachelor works. Well, Mr. Sherman, do continue, please. I propose the government divided into 3 branches, the legislative, executive, and judicial.
Yeah, that's not a new idea.
With a bicameral legislature. with an upper house, the Senate, with equal representation for states, 2 seats per state to be exact, and a lower house with representation based on population, called the House of Representatives.
Yes. I mean, I guess that works, but who's America gonna give a rose to now?
Oh, Roger, I pick you. You won't be disappointed.
What an upset. Thank you for joining us on an interesting and monumental episode of The Bachelor. Unlike most relationships on this show, I have a feeling this one will last.
Well, now what do we do?
You want to see my wounded horses?
Yeah, okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. After Roger Sherman swept America off her feet last night with the Great Compromise, the 13 colonies have been in an uproar about whether or not America should choose the Great Compromise or the Constitution in general. Cutting down Thomas Jefferson in Paris, taking the side of the anti-federalist.
Thanks, George. Now, America cannot approve this Constitution for many reasons. First of all, the Constitution gives way too much power to the federal government. I mean, hello, we just barely escaped a tyrannical government not more than 12 years ago. We don't want to cultivate another one. Also, the Constitution doesn't even have a Bill of Rights in it. What's to say that the national government won't take advantage of our rights? This can't happen.
And now cutting to Alexander Hamilton in Philadelphia.
We must ratify the Constitution immediately. The Articles of Confederation have left our country as a fragile union, which will continue to deteriorate without a strong national government. The government will never become tyrannical because the Constitution separates powers between the 3 branches and has a system of checks and balances. In addition, a Bill of Rights isn't necessary because the limits on the government's power are sufficient enough to prevent the government from invading the rights of the people.
This is an interesting time in America right now. More to come on what these framers will decide.